Your dream will never give up on you. 'Cause the only way around is through it. You need to stop waiting for someday. If you were to die today, the ideas, the dreams, the hopes, the gifts would die with you. Do all the work you can do, every day. And do each piece of work in a perfectly successful manner. Put the power of success, and the purpose to get rich, into everything that you do. Everyone dreams, yet not everyone reaches those dreams. Is because they never convert their dreams and intentions into a physical goal. So, if you really want to see your dream become a reality, then have that dream motivate you to take some serious action. Putting pen to paper to write that dream down is a good idea. Getting rich isn't about doing certain things. It's about doing things in a certain way. If anybody else in your town can get rich, so can you. And if anybody else in your state can get rich, so can you. Kings and queens, brothers and sisters, remember, by choosing to continuously place one foot in front of the other, one small step at a time, we move in a direction called forward. Would you be satisfied with who you've become? Better yet, would you be satisfied with the little you've done? Or would you die knowing you had more to give and more to live? Your dream will never walk away from you. Only you can walk away from your dream. Chances are high we've only scratched the surface of what we could be doing with our life. Thousands of amazing experiences still await our embrace. Most people who lack motivation lack an exciting vision for what they intend to go after. The keyword here is exciting vision. Oftentimes, we don't give our goals enough thought. Give your dreams some serious thought. Life wants us to dive in deep. It wants us to experience, explore, and reach the mysteries, the treasures and the joys that await it. It wants us to grow, to give, and to live to our fullest capacity. Your dream never gives up on you. Only you can give up on your dream. Your dream will never die. It will live on inside you, until you decide to bring it to life. It wants us to be great. But most, maybe not you, but most, are still dawdling in the shallow waters of life. So, dream. Dream beyond the familiar. Stretch beyond comfort and convenience, using what you have to reach for it. And do so with no shame. And beyond doubt. Many sit there wading like a toddler in a kiddie pool on a beach. They linger in their confined play space, content and distracted. Your dream never gives up on you. Only you can give up on your dream. Your dream will never die. It will live on inside you, until you decide to bring it to life. Many splash around their life like little kiddie with their toys, while a vast ocean of life, adventure, and infinite depth stirs and thrashes right next to them. What a waste! They sit and they play, and they wait. They wait for their ocean of success to come to them. They wait for someday to arrive, like somebody is going to give it to them. They keep telling themselves, someday it will happen, I just know it. But they never do anything to move towards their someday. They never make a decision, and they sure as hell never take any action. They dream upon a star, but never shoot for the star. Fruitlessly they wait. They wait for every single star and every single planet to align before they seize their moment. Everything has to be perfect before they do what they've always dreamed of. Instead, they stick to their conveniences, their comforts, and their mind-numbing laziness. And so, their gifts and their aspirations get trapped. They get trapped in the future. They get trapped in this little capsule called someday. There is no dream too big. Every dream has a process. Every dream has a solution. The solution begins with belief. The belief begins with taking a step of faith. By thought, the thing you want is brought to you. By action you receive it. A man's way of doing things is the direct result of the way he thinks about things. The world is not all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place. It doesn't care how tough you are. It will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is going to hit as hard as life. But it isn't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. But that's not you, my friend. At least I hope it's not. Or maybe it is. Let's see. How many times have you said to yourself, "Someday I'll get into shape. Someday I'll get started on my book. Someday I'll start selling my art. Someday I'll start my own business. Someday I'll be rich enough to give it all away"? But those somedays have yet to come. They are still far, far away, off in the distance. Your better future is a dream, for yourself and for your family. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? What do you want to be? What do you want to see? You've got to dream those dreams. When is the last time you've taken a risk? Going outside doesn't count. Sure, it's risky if you are allergic to sunshine and fresh air. But I am sure that's not you. Taking risks doesn't have to be something that puts your life or financial well-being in danger. It can be as simple as applying for a job you don't feel qualified for but deeply want. Or it can be asking that hot co-worker of yours out on a date. It can even be something as small as starting that side hustle. Truly, without dreams and visions, our motivation to achieve will perish. So, be sure you decide to go for something that inspires your heart and soul. The clearer and more enticing your dreams, the more intense and lasting your motivation will be. Dare to dream. But, you can't just stop with a dream. We all have dreams of having a better future, making more money, getting nicer things, gaining more of this and gaining more of that. Remember, your dream will never walk away from you. Only you can walk away from your dream. Your dream will never give up on you. Only you can give up on your dream you've been daydreaming about. Remember, we are not the sum of our intentions. We are the sum of our actions. So, do your motivation a favor and transform that dream of yours into a goal. Because goals, after all, are just dreams with a deadline. May you journey courageously and with hope. May you persevere, holding on to the same reason you started. As your reason cannot afford to surrender here. Risk doesn't have to be big. But if you want to advance towards those dreams of yours, they must be taken. So for the love of God, mix things up in your life a bit and take some dogged risks. Even a seemingly empty hand remains a hand that can be used. By choosing to continuously place one foot in front of the other. One step at a time we move in a direction called forward. Knowing that even years of slow steps takes us further than a lifetimes of no steps. Average is easy. Average is boring. Average is potential unrealized. But if you want to reach your potential, you will need to sacrifice your inner couch potato to the gods of success. For there is no dream so big it doesn't have a solution. You are that solution. You will stumble. You will fall. You will face setbacks. You will wrestle with emotions and thoughts. Selling the lie that quitting brings rest. Lies. I assure you, if you do not wrestle to win, you will wrestle to breathe under the weight and consequences of failure, under the weight of regret. In a world where society is conditioned to search for the instant, they become fearful of the extraordinary and dream only as far as it is convenient. But I ask we use what we have to reach for what we want. Charging forward, be it barefoot, scared, empty-handed, outnumbered, cold, wet, alone, and against all odds. Be assured that history salutes the extraordinary. Your dream will never die. It will live on inside you until you decide to bring it to life. There is no dream too big. Every dream has a process. Every dream has a solution. The solution can only be found with belief. The solution can only be found by you. No matter how strong our resolve, sometimes we get frustrated and want to give up. Whether that happens at work, training for a big race, or even a relationship. Those are the times when we most need some encouragement. That could be a pep talk or reading just the right inspirational quote. It's time to channel your inner energy. Get the eye of the tiger and embrace the struggle. Because it is important never to give up on your dream. Greatness is attained only by thinking of great thoughts. While you rest, do not think of your present weakness. Think of the strength that is coming. Success is becoming what you want to be, and is attained by applying your energies to your work. Figuring out how to stay motivated in the face of failure or after a particularly demoralizing setback can feel nearly impossible. Your spirits are low. You feel defeated. And you're starting to wonder why you even bothered in the first place. But never give up. While giving up when the going gets tough might sound tempting, but learning how to persevere and finish strong is so much more rewarding. Most people sit around and wait for life to happen to them or for them. No one ever got rich by studying poverty and thinking about poverty. The very best thing you can do for the world is to make the most of yourself. They wait for a sign, a handout, or some big push from the outside. You'll never get this push. So, if you're waiting for things to change, stop. If you want things to change, you have to put forth the energy and determination to make the change. No one else will do it for you. So who are you? Are you a no-getter? Or a go-getter? Your dream will never give up on you. 'Cause the only way around is through it.